Hello and welcome to this week's live lunch with only the three of us. Me, Kim, Mark, and I was about to say Molly.
Right, she's not
Molly
actually
is
here.
super busy. She's going on her little holidays tomorrow, so she's got lots of work to do. So
well-deserved holiday as well.
What was that? Sorry, Kim?
I said a well-deserved holiday.
Yeah, definitely. But something as well that's happening today, is it? Drum roll, Mark. It's Kim's birthday! Happy birthday, Kim!
We should have bought some like party poppers or something, shouldn't we?
I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting Michael McIntyre's midnight thing that he does. I was expecting that, but so far no one's turned up. So
we can sing happy birthday to you.
No, let's move on.
Well, surprise, surprise, Molly is not on here because go and answer your door.
Imagine.
No, thank you very much.
Are you having a good day though, Kim?
No, because I'm at work.
Got any nice plans?
Yes, I've got some time with friends coming up. So
lovely. Yeah. Well, you're spending it with us here, so let's make it special for you. Paul Green's joined us.
Paul Green, what more can I want than Paul Green on my birthday, eh?
Exactly. Right, so should we just jump straight in?
Can do.
Oh, there we go. Happy birthday.
A 21 next year, Paul.
Yeah.
Thanks,
yeah,
Paul.
we're all 21 in the GU family, aren't we? Well, all young, I was going to say lads and lasses.
Lads and okay, Paul, that's a little bit, there's no need for that. You've ruined my day.
Yeah.
Plus that and postage and packaging.
It's a lot of postage and packing on mine then.
No, yeah. 36. 36.
Late 30s.
Oh, give it a rest. I'm knowing that,
You're still in the mid-30s, I would say.
Even that's just depressing, Nicole. Wait till you get here, babes.
Yeah. I'm feeling the 30. That's the thing. I'm feeling that 30 come around. And that's just a constant joke every year now. From the age of 25, it's like, oh, you're one step closer to 30.
I love it when you're like,
it's an older system.
I love it when you're like 25 and they go, oh, halfway to 30. I'm like, no, that'd be 15. That'd be 15. Not quite sure where you went to school, and I'm no Rachel Riley, but I'm pretty sure that would be 15.
Very true. Oh, I'm slightly praised there, but yeah, right. So, well, thanks everyone for joining us. Sorry, I didn't say we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So wherever you're joining us from, thank you. And yeah, let's start with the news.
We'll just leave you doing that for a while.
Yeah, just keep going.
Do you know what I reminded myself of? Do you remember that little cartoon? Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut.
No. We remember our cartoons were the Poddington Peas, not that.
Or Tom and Jerry.
Oh. The thing is, Paul, I warned them, okay? I said that I'm a bit delirious today. So, yeah, sorry about that. But
because she's had no sleep, not because she's on meds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't get any sleep last night. So, yeah, this is me without no sleep. I'm surviving off no sleep and a bit of caffeine.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to jump in first?
Go on, birthday girl.
Okay, so mine's not really. I struggled a bit this week, to be honest, with updates because the ones that I was going to choose, I knew Nicole would have already bagged those ones. But I have got a little bit of a quiz.
Okay,
so,
yay.
Elon Musk has reclaimed his title as the world's richest person, not man, person, knocking off the boss of luxury goods giant LVMH, What I want to know is how much do you think he is worth?
Can't remember.
How much do you think it has grown by, and how much do you now think he is worth? Come on, Paul.
I wouldn't even like. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, if he claims that he's the richest man in the world,
Mm-hmm.
then we're talking billions.
Yeah.
Paul generally knows this stuff, so that's probably, is that the right answer?
Absolutely not.
Oh, is it not?
I don't know percentage-wise.
All right. I'm going to say I'm going to say 300 billion. Then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's. I feel like from Kim's
I want a
reaction,
specific number.
301 billion.
Okay, I'll go. I'll drop it slightly. Actually, no, I'm going to raise it slightly.
Okay.
I'm going to go 438 billion.
Okay. Karen over on LinkedIn thinks about 200 billion. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is a whopping 192 billion dollars.
Karen was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has grown since January by $55.3 billion. So that's 44 billion in sterling. How mental is that? Like, you can literally take a company, do what you want with it, make it so nobody else wants to use it, and you still make 44 billion.
I bet it's not. Yeah, I can say Paul's just put there, obviously not Twitter. Well, he says Twitter is working for him, but I can't believe it's Twitter that's actually done that. It's got to be Tesla or something.
After a rise in value of his electric car company, Tesla.
Yeah.
I swear I read earlier that, like, is it the something safety people at Twitter have left because of the changes, the constant changes he's doing?
Yeah,
so he's gone
off
another two people.
He's also took on another person from where we got the new CEO from, hasn't he? I did see that, but I didn't read the detail on it.
Yeah, the new CEO is Linda. It's either Yasarino or Yacarino.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, that is crazy. Wow, Paul Green is really giving us some insight here.
There we go. Paul Green should be our quiz master.
That's so long that covers Kim.
Yeah, we'll take that off. You have to read it in,
in
the comments on Facebook.
Yeah. Thanks for the comments, guys. Like, yeah. And we had a few people. David, you were pretty spot on.
And Elon, if you're watching, mate, pop a tenner in my card. Cheers.
Pop a 10 mil.
Yeah.
Elon. Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that was my only story for the week. I just thought a little bit of fun.
Yeah, no, like a little quiz. We said we were going to do quizzes a few weeks back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next week, we'll bring another one. Probably another Elon one, let's be honest, with the constant changes he's doing.
How much money has Elon made this week?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Anyway, well, I've got a couple of AI-related things. So, really quick one. I only saw this morning, so I haven't got much detail on it. But WordPress has actually got a plugin that's integrating with OpenAI, which would be quite interesting. So that would be able to write like your meta descriptions and things using AI while actually in WordPress. So we'll have to have a bit of an experiment with that and see how good it is.
Wow.
See if that actually sort of helps. But yeah, I think it's out. It's still, I think it might be done by the same people who do a plugin called Jetpack, which is like a really common sort of plugin. But yeah, I have to have a look at that one. But then I suppose my big one last sort of week or so, and I did show the team the other day because I was very excited about this. So Photoshop has also started to integrate with AI. So really good stuff, or good potential, like everything. It's only on the beta version at the minute, some of the things. So there's a couple of things. They've got their own Firefly sort of generative AI thing, which is like creating images from text, descriptions and things. But the good thing about this is it's been trained on Adobe Stock, so everything is commercially viable. So whereas obviously all these sort of systems out there that might be dubiously training their AIs on things that are actually copyrighted, this has got some like really nice potential to be used properly. So yeah, I showed the team some stuff the other day. I just got a landscape photo, and I'd put some cows in it, some sheep, and all this sort of thing. And it's good. When you get into like real little detail of things, still not quite there. So there's still some limitations and things. But one thing it does do there's a couple of time-saving things, and this is where like geeky designers will sort of get a bit more excited about it. Is, say for example, if you've got a photo like today, I had a photo of someone and their shoulder was cut off. Now, so you can quite easily sort of put that sort of shoulder back in, but this will do it automatically. So you can just select an area, and then by AI, it will like put that area back in as best it can. And again, with that one that I showed the guys the other day with the landscape, I'd put some extra sort of mountains and things in using that sort of system. So that's really cool. Then another one which I only actually really tried today, and this is actually in the normal version of Photoshop, not just the beta. There's a new remove tool. So again, you can just paint over an area, and it will remove an item or whatever you want to remove, and blend it to the background. So again, these are the kind of things that you'd do manually normally. So someone the other week, a client sent me some photos where two photos needed merging together. It was against the background of an old London red bus, and their team was in front of it. And then the client came back and said, "Oh, actually, one of those people have moved on and not with the company anymore. Can you take them out?" So it's like, yeah, okay. So, but it took a while, but it can do it, and you build back in the bus and all that sort of thing. This, it would just been like, wipe it out, done.
Was it Jane that created that tool? Because she's quite good at that, isn't she?
Well, I was gonna say, if Jane, if you're watching, this new remove tool will remove your least favourite child within seconds of any photo.
Look at Nicole's face.
I haven't heard that joke for a long time.
Yeah, we do miss you, Jane.
That was when I first started.
Yeah. So maybe she'd been putting in requests for Photoshop to actually have this tool specifically. Just saying, dear, I can't remember the guy who owns Adobe. I need to be able to remove my least favourite son from a photo. Can you please add this tool?
Brilliant.
And now they've done it.
What Jane wants, Jane gets.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah. So yeah, some really good AI sort of things there.
Yeah.
So I tried.
Excited.
Yeah, I tried to remove one this morning, just a random photo, and it was a building with someone in front of it, and I took the person out, I took a fire hydrant out, and it took some like different sort of brush strokes, but it's still a hell of a lot easier than sort of like cloning things and putting stuff back in and that. So yeah, really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think it could be a fantastic tool. Like what Karen said as well, it just has potential, and what you said, Mark.
Yeah.
But do you think that it could affect, like what people that just have skills and skills and skills of Photoshop? Do you think it's sort of taking their skill set and talents away? Like, not, do you know what I mean? Do you think it will affect jobs in the future?
It'll just make things more efficient, I think.
I was going to say it'll free you up to do the bigger tasks rather than the 10G tasks.
Yeah, because I can't remember, it was on LinkedIn, and obviously it's a slightly different sort of context and things, but someone had put like a post out about saying about AI and things, and I think there's always going to be some things that it will do that we can do. It's going to make things easier that we do, but there's always going to be things that it's not going to be able to do in the same way.
Yeah,
it's just not going to. And I think this example was like, it was a photo of a half-built building, and it just said, ChatGPT, can you finish this building for me? Well, I know that's in a different construction context, but there's still going to be things that, certainly in the short to medium term, that it can't do. Whereas the things that it can do can add to the things that designers or creatives can do, and just make
I've been
things more
seeing
efficient.
lots of videos on it on my Instagram, and just even someone typed in, I think I saw a video and someone put like to ChatGPT, like, can you put a leopard eating a pizza? And it just literally just came up so quickly. Is it ChatGPT?
Yeah, I think you can probably do it in there. That's what I mean. I think some of the
videos.
Some of the images that even like I say in that Adobe thing that it created and added still weren't spot on. So I know when we were sort of experimenting with things a couple of months ago, like things like hands. If you've got a figure with a hand, you might get 3 fingers if you're lucky, type thing, or like the sheet that I put into that picture the other day, the legs weren't quite right, and things like that.
Yeah.
But for certain things, it's going to be really useful.
Sweet.
So
What you got, Nicole?
It's like, one task would take all day, and now you could probably fit 10 in.
Don't tell Christina that, please. Excuse me, Paul. I'm from Daventry, and I don't know what you mean. I find that very, very insulting. Thank you, Paul.
Anyway, mine's just a quick one, but LinkedIn has launched DMs, so direct messaging from the company page. That's it.
Amazing.
I feel like that's just, like
that's one of those updates that should have already been there.
About 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought about it when I read it, and I was a bit like, how have they not done this already? But yeah, I think that's because I guess if you don't really know the person behind the company, but you know the company, so simple. Oh, question quickly. Have you seen the new iOS updates?
No.
Of so you can now I saw a few videos yesterday, so just a few from the top of my head that I can remember is you can now leave a FaceTime voicemail. So if you try and FaceTime someone, leave them a video and be like,
no, maybe I did see something on that. Yeah.
And there's a thing where you can scan your phone, so you put your phone on top of the other, and then all your contact information will just go straight into the phone. Instead of sort of typing it in and things like that, it's just like a quick scan.
We're getting so lazy, aren't we?
Yeah. Just speaking of all this AI.
And didn't you see something about paying?
Yeah, in China, you can now pay with the palm of your hand. Wow. I don't really know how it works. Kim looked into it when I sort of told her about it before.
It's exactly the same as like when you're trying to open your phone with your thumbprint. That's literally all it is, but on a bigger scale. It's biometric.
But how does say if you were to go into a shop, your phone is yours, so that recognizes you. But if you were to go into
so is your hand, Nicole.
I'm thinking this device is mine.
So but it would be that
recognize me. Oh, it didn't recognize me. Great, thanks for helping me out there.
So your print would be linked to your phone, and your phone is linked to your bank.
Yeah, and Paul's just put a link there, but I would imagine you have to register your sort of palm or fingers, whatever it is, with the system, and then you can just. So I suppose I suppose the object is you don't even need your phone.
Exactly. But but I'm like, how? So a contactless machine in a shop, how would that know that that's your hand?
Because you're going to put.
Because it's your print. I don't. What are you not getting, babes?
I don't get it.
Because you would have pre-registered that, like you've pre-registered your thumbprint on your phone. You would have pre-registered that with the bank system. Whatever the mechanism is.
Right. Okay.
So
then whatever contact machine that you go to, you can scan.
Yeah.
So after users register by snapping a picture of their palm from their smartphone camera, merchants or stores could scan customers' palms by smartphone to match them against registered data.
Thanks for that, Paul.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to... I genuinely didn't mean to put that one up. It jumped up. Paul, you've got me in trouble again.
when we got the hands thing, I was thinking of some kind of weird horror film where Nicole's hands are not hers, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just thought that was just, honestly, as Kim said it, technology is just advancing so quickly.
Yeah.
I just feel there's a new thing every week.
But it's interesting because my little boy, that's all he knows now. Like
Yeah.
the way he talks, he's just like, he's got this AI thing. He's like, Mum, name a character. I was like, in what? And he was like, any character you want in the world. I was like, Tweety Pie. He puts in this thing. He's answering a few questions. Bang, Tweety Pie. And it's just, yeah. And it's just like, Mum, look at this AI thing. And I'm like, no, go and read a book.
Yeah, but it's no different to like someone like Nicole or Molly's age, where that they've literally not lived without the internet.
Yeah.
So it's just the way things change.
Yeah, because there was a time that I remember, like, I can't remember the first time I used the internet. I think it was to go on Club Penguin. Brilliant. Do you remember that? Like, it was like a little. I loved Club Penguin. It was amazing. I feel like I've definitely mentioned this on Live Lunch, but yeah, it was just a little online game that Disney ran. And yeah, I think that was the first time I ever used the internet. I must have been in probably like year 5, 6. But then before that, it's like I wasn't sort of allowed access to that sort of stuff. Like I just sort of would have to go outside and create my own fun. And my only technology is I remember like me.
I mean, it's almost as if you want sympathy.
I remember
when I grew up, Nicole, there was 4 channels, channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there was a big day when the Spice Girls launched channel 5. So don't come at me with your sob stories. Okay.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm not complaining. That I'm glad I got that in a way. Like I'm glad I got to experience that sort of childhood without technology.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And my first sort of game was a Nintendo DS. And if I whack that out now, the quality is just awful. Like, but it's just, it's funny. Or my Game Boy Advance. Do you know what I mean?
Your Game Boy?
Game Boy Advance. That won't be allowed these days, will it?
No.
Anyway, I think on that note, yeah, I think we've covered everything. We're very busy at the moment, all of us. So we thought we'd keep it short and sweet, share some little insights that we've seen. But I hope you found this interesting. And yeah, happy birthday again to Kim. Thanks everyone that's joined.
Oh, sorry, my 3 fingers.
And we will see you next week at 12 o'clock. Bye for now.
See you later.
Happy birthday to